Dr. Shauna Dingman from Elevate Women's Health Center, and today I'm going to show you 6 very gentle mobility and strengthening moves that you can do to work on those shoulders and upper back muscles. So first thing we're going to start with is a set of rows, and today I'm using resistance bands. I love resistance bands. It's a way of getting, like I said, kind of more gentler movement, but very full body, full joint movements as you're doing it. So we're going to start off with rows. So you want to make sure that your band is secure. That's really the biggest thing whenever you're using the band. Don't just hook it around something. Make sure that it's actually secured. You can either anchor it, or in this case, what I've done is almost tie it onto the bar that I have. You can use a doorknob. I've got one patient who's got those big cannonball bed frame pillars. She puts it around the cannonball on her bed frame. So you can use anything, just like I said, make sure that it's secure, because when these snap back into your face, it really hurts. I've done it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on those shoulder muscles at the back. This is a row, so I always think having a soft bend in your knee is good. Engage your core, so breathe out almost like you're gonna whistle. Get that feeling of tightness all in through here. Tighten your glutes, tighten your hamstrings and quads, and you're gonna pull back. So this is not an arm exercise, this is a shoulder exercise. You wanna feel your shoulder blades coming closer together. That's how the movement is done. Do 10 to 12 of these. Next one you're gonna do is turn around in your bands. And you don't have to have bands with handles. You can have just the ribbon bands as well, and just make sure you've got a good grip on them. So same thing, soft bend in the knees, engage your core, and what you're gonna do is push straight out from the chest. So make sure you're not up high or down low. You wanna be coming straight out from your chest. 10 to 12 of these. The next one is actually, it's a core exercise, specifically for your obliques. So what you're gonna do is stand. I use both sides, like both handles of the resistance band. You wanna stand with just enough tension that you can feel some tension in the bands. Grab your handles and then twist. It's a small twist. So you wanna be feeling this part of your core here engage as you're doing it. And again, I've got a soft bend in my knees, my whole core is engaged, and I'm coming around. All of these things that I do on one side, so this one, the band core rotation, you're gonna do it on both sides. I'm just gonna show you only on one. Okay, the next one, I would drop one of the handles, drop one side of your resistance band. I'm gonna grab the band. So if the band is coming out on my left side, I'm grabbing the band with my right, and I'm putting enough tension that as sorry, this is not the best view in the camera. You don't necessarily need to do this with bent knees. I'm just making sure my head's in the frame. Okay, so my hand is across my body here. I'm starting with my right hand on my left side, and I'm actually just gonna pull it across. So I wanna keep my elbow tight into my ribs here, and I'm just pulling it across. This is for the shoulder retractor muscles. And again, you're gonna do this both sides. And that's called a cross body pull. Do 10 or 12 of these on each arm. Now I'm gonna undo my bands. Best way I know to do this is to just stand on the loop of the band like this, almost like you're gonna skip, except you're not gonna skip. Hold your palms down. So I've got the resistance band gripped here so that my knuckles are facing the ceiling, and you're just gonna raise up. So you wanna make sure you don't have too much tension in your bands, because this is for the big muscles around your shoulders. You don't wanna put too much strain on them. Don't come up above your shoulder, so you don't need to come up above here. And again, make sure that your knees have a soft bend, your core is engaged. I would do probably 5 to 8 of these and see how you feel first. And then the last one, I'm just gonna switch my band to a shorter band. So I have one of these, just the ribbons of band. I'm gonna hold it about an arm's length apart, and all you're gonna do is stretch. This is called a chest pull apart. So right here, there's no tension in the band, and then you just pull it apart like that. And what you're actually doing is, this is a chest muscle exercise, but you can really feel it in the backs of your shoulders as well. So I would do 5 to 8 of these. And then what you're gonna do is repeat it. So you're gonna do 10 to 12 of everything except for the last 2, and you're gonna do 2 rounds of it and see how you feel. Give it a day's rest, see how your muscles feel, and then do this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. You don't have to do all 6 moves at the same time. You can mix and match them. Just choose 2 or 3 and do this kind of on a regular basis and mix it up as you're going along. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions at all, please reach out, Dr. Shauna at elevatewomenshealth.ca, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm always posting different exercise and stretch videos and things like that on it. So whenever there's something new, you'll get a notification. Have an awesome day.